name's Nicole.
I'm Ava.
I'm Valerie.
And we're Your Sustainable Self. So our company is developing a life simulator game to expose young children to sustainable practices. We will provide engaging gameplay that will demonstrate the benefits and consequences their actions have on the environment. We aim to create a clean and sustainable future through educating and empowering the next generation of environmental leaders. So a little bit more about our game. Your Sustainable Self is an educational social simulator game where players take on the role of a mayor, and with the assistance of our mascot, they will turn a deserted settlement into a bustling town. This slide just features some of our inspirations for the game layout, and we will also have a customization feature that allows players to change the appearance of their character.
Yeah, so our vision is to showcase sustainability significance in community life. Our unique selling point lies in providing a hands-on interactive experience of sustainability. Like quiz-based educational games, Your Sustainable Self enables children to see firsthand the outcomes of their environmental choices.
Okay, and here are the 4 stages of the development of our game. First, we're brainstorming and designing the game layout. After that, we will work with game developers to finalize our prototype and launch the beta version for testing. After considering their feedback, we will fix bugs and release our final version.
And we utilize the SWOT analysis to determine that the engaging educational simulation and the real-world application are our company's strengths, and the weaknesses might include the requirements for continuous game updates and efficient marketing to promote our business. But as technology is used in classrooms more, there are a number of opportunities and school investments to take advantage of. And there are also threats with budget limitation, competition from similar businesses, and a lack of interest from users. And based on the research we've done for the market of global game-based learning, the industry growth rates in trends are 35.4%, and the market value is around $15,177.6 million in 2022. And the compound annual growth rate is 25.74%. And we also found that 52% of young students have played educational games. And the graph also shows the projected growth of revenue between 2021 and 2030. And our marketing tactic utilizes the 4 P's: product, price, promotion, and place. And our product provides an immersive simulator and appealing graphics. And the pricing of our product is based on the 3 memberships we have, which is the home membership, the classroom membership, and the school membership. And to further explain our different memberships, we have the home membership, which is $45 per year and serves a single family household on computers and on mobile devices. The classroom membership is $195 per year and serves a single classroom, and it can be perfect for tutoring and learning programs outside of school. The school membership, which is $400 per year, serves a typical school campus and can be used on all classroom computers and mobile devices. And if a school size is small, with less than 200 children, discounts may be eligible. And in order to promote our business, we'll advertise on social media such as TikTok and Instagram, and we can also promote through television commercials and reach out to youth by creating an email list. And our business will be online, but once we launch the gaming experience, we'll have a physical office location.
So this is our table, and we operate under the assumption that 400 schools subscribe for $400 a year, which will be $133,333 a month. Our donations may vary with a minimum charity donation of $200, but this may be scaled higher depending on our revenue. Game developer pay includes the art and the coding behind the interface, and we also have to pay for a domain. We're partnered with 3 different nonprofits, the first being the Clean Air Task Force, which is dedicated to accelerating the transition to a clean energy economy. They're focused on innovative technologies and policy advocacy aligned strongly with our startup sustainability goals. Secondly, we have the Ocean Conservancy, which is dedicated to protecting the ocean for future generations. Their work encompasses a wide range of issues, including marine debris, climate change, and sustainable fisheries. And lastly, we have the Rainforest Alliance, which is focused on conserving biodiversity and improving the lives of farmers and forest communities. We work to protect the forests and ensure the well-being of people and nature. These are our citations, and if you're interested, feel free to sign up for our email list.
Oh, yeah, my name is Borwin, this is Melissa, that's Ian, and we are Greenberg Apparel and eco-friendly clothing company. This is just a quick table of contents, letting you all know what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be going over some introductions, then we'll go over some inner workings of the startup, donations, statistics about our industry. We'll go over profit, price, place, and promotion, and then finally we'll go over the future of Green Thread Apparel. The hope and dream is, our hope is to reduce waste while making comfortable and quality clothes. Our dream is to help improve our world and the lives of those who live within it. A quick pitch is we donate a shirt for every sale. This company is dedicated, motivated, and inspired to help save and grow our world. Some quick introductions, letting you all know who we are. We are an eco-friendly clothing brand dedicated to revolutionizing the fashion industry with sustainable alternatives to high-quality clothing. Our mission is to provide stylish, high-quality apparel made from ethically sourced, recycled materials, ensuring minimal environmental impact. At Green Thread Apparel, we believe that clothing can be both beautiful and responsible, empowering you to look great while doing good for the planet.
Okay, so the inner workings of Green Thread Apparel. We operate on this company called Bonfire, which is a really simplistic $0 startup, and it essentially gives us kind of the freedom to do whatever we want and not have to spend as much money as other companies. Like, we don't have to put any money in, and they have an inventory of all of that stock. So it really helps us like cut costs and all that and gain the most profit we could. So our MVP and website. So our MVP is the website. It's very simplistic. As I mentioned, this Bonfire is like really easy to use. There's no caveats. There's no catch, and you just click on it. There's a bottom. There's a fundraiser. It's how many shirts you want to buy. And every time you buy it, there's like a message that shows up that you just donated a shirt, and it's hopefully kind of empowers them to help the world. It's a win-win relationship, and that's what we love. So one of our design ideas, it's a lung on the back of a t-shirt, and essentially it's half and half. It shows a juxtaposition between these two lungs. One of them is really like an eco, like really unhealthy for the environment. It's like carbon dioxide companies, and the other is nature. And we wanted to show the difference and like the beauty we could create versus the thing we're creating right now. And on the bottom, it says save our planet, Earth. It's the only planet we have, and that's really true. And sometimes we tend to forget that. Our SWOT, which means our strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Our strength is that our company is eco-friendly, as I mentioned. It's really easy for it to biodegrade. It's made of a lot like really recyclable clothing wear. Our weakness is that our designs have to match what the trend is, or else it's not going to sell as well. And Bonfire, because it's so simplistic and because it helps us with the inventory, takes about 66% of our profit. So it's a lot. Our profit margin is not that big. Our opportunity is that we can donate to other companies and we can make a difference in the world, which is what we're ultimately trying to do. And our threats are these big camping companies like REI, Patagonia, RTX, which are really eco-friendly companies that are selling at high prices and that are really like in trend with everything, which is really difficult for us to get into the industry. So our profit and loss, as I mentioned, this company is operating very bare bones, very simplistic, and so our loss is not that high. Our website is free. We don't hire anyone outside because we have a designer and we have 2 of us who work on the website, so we don't really need anyone outside. It's also great because we don't have to pay like shipping for anybody else. We don't have to like do anything for anybody else except what the company and how to cut costs and profit. So our USP is that your clothes will help the world and help better someone's lives, and that's really important to us. That's what makes our company so important to all of us, and that's the meaning behind it. And our donations will go towards the EDF fund, which is the Environmental Defense Fund, and it's basically help preserve our world and makes our nature even more, even better, and it just helps like the world with carbon dioxide. And we also have the clothing donation, which will help fight clothing insecurities, and we really want to just make a difference in the world.
The clothing industry produces nearly 97 million tons of waste a year. Up to 100 billion garments are produced by the fashion industry every year, and each year as much as 92 million tons of clothing ends up in landfills. And only 20% of textiles are collected for reuse or recycling globally. This is the information about our industry, and the percentage of textiles that could be recycled are almost at 100%, and the percentage of the world population that already wears secondhand clothing is almost at 80%, and the percentage of waste that unused textiles accounts for are almost at 20%. And this is facts about waste in the clothes industry. The percentage of waste that the clothes industry accounts for in the US is 20%, and just 12% of materials are used for clothing and ends up being recycled. The rest, 2.6 million tons, ends up in American dumpsters. $2 trillion is the amount that is worth. The 4 P's are product, price, promotion, and place. The product is a clothing brand that's eco-friendly, and the price is very affordable. And the promotion is that we'll be campaigning online through real-life connections. The place is that there isn't a physical place, but we will be selling it through online. And the green thread apparel is that in 2024, affordable products that can make an immediate impact on how we think about clothing. And 2025 is new upcoming designs, taking feedback and making improvements. And 2030 is beginning to see improvements.
Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Jacob. I'm here with Yuo and Robert, and our group's called Uncertainty.
We aim to make fashion accessible to everyone. Our mission is to offer elegant, timeless pieces at affordable prices, making sure that everyone can experience and enjoy high-quality fashion.
Our vision is to make high quality and reliable and trendy clothing accessible to anyone and anywhere.
Our product will be nice t-shirts that they're planning to sell. And after a certain amount of sales, we will give out a certain amount of money or clothing to different nonprofits. A few are Oxfam, Save the Children, and Give Directly. This would help people who might not have a chance to access the proper clothes or proper amount of money to sustain their living and have a chance to get some clothing or
We plan on using social media promotions and ads for people to see our products. We plan to collaborate with influencers who could represent our t-shirts. We plan to price them starting at $40 to $45. We plan to pack them in custom bags with our branding on them. And we plan to store all the t-shirts at one location. Delivery should take about 7 to 10 days.
To analyze our problems and strengths, we use SWOT analysis, and some of our strengths are social impact, customer loyalty, and employee morale. The employee morale is more so communication, because a lot of big companies don't like to communicate with their customers on packages and stuff. Some opportunities that we might have are community engagement, to get the community more engaged with homelessness and people that are impoverished. Weaknesses are most likely profit margin and market perception. And then some threats are time for shipping, because 7 to 10 business days is a lot of time to get clothes.
And some stats and facts about the clothing industry is that the global apparel market was valued at $1.5 trillion in 2021, and is projected to reach around $2.5 trillion by 2025. And the fashion industry is responsible for about 10% of global carbon emissions. And the industry has faced a lot of criticism for poor labor practices in these manufacturing places. And there's increasing pressure to improve working conditions and ensure fair wages. In the market for our t-shirts would be young adults, teenagers, or any people who are just interested in our clothing.
Marketing research, statistics, and competitive advantage. We asked ourselves, what makes us different from our competitors? Well, in contrast to these competitors, our brand distinguishes itself by only offering trending and quality t-shirts, but also by incorporating a meaningful charitable initiative. For every t-shirt sold, we donate a portion of the proceeds to provide clothing to those in need. This gives consumers an opportunity to support a socially responsible brand while purchasing fashionable apparel.
Our 4 P's of marketing, which are product, price, place, and promotion. Our product is a stylish and trendy t-shirt that you can wear around. The price is about $40, to cut down shipping prices also to cover that. In the place, we're going to be selling it mostly online. And for promotions, we're gonna use social media, more so like TikTok, Instagram, and like Snapchat and stuff like that.
And then our income, expenses, profit and loss. Our expenses are going to be mainly from manufacturing, promotions, ads, and like photographer, videographer. And then our income is going to be mainly from t-shirts, social media. And we plan on paying $15 to $20 for t-shirts, selling it for $40. So our profit margin would be between $20 to $25. And that's all. Thank you for support.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex and this is AJ and our brand is Eco Couture. Our pitch is that we're gonna sell clothing and donating it to organizations that find a way to like help the environment and clean it up. Our mission is to support these organizations because these organizations need funding and they're gonna clean up the earth using that money. And our vision is for a cleaner earth and people to wear our sustainable clothing. Problem that we're trying to solve is that there's like a bunch of trash and litter in this, like in SF and other cities as well, which can like negatively affect those businesses in those areas. Like for example, in SF there's 500,000 tons of trash produced in just 1 year. So our solution is to sell clothing and use our profits to fund these organizations to clean up SF. And a lot of other companies also like fund like organizations. For example, like Louis Vuitton once supported UNICEF, but we are going to let our customers choose which organizations they want to donate to. And for our SWOT analysis, we determined that a strength that we have is that the clothing industry is very profitable. A weakness is that there's a lack of brand exposure. Opportunities is that we can expand to other cities and increase our sales, and a threat is that there's like a lot of companies in the clothing industry. In our product overview, our clothing is made out of 100% sustainable fabrics and uses 70% less water than others. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna like donate to like some organizations that can clean up the earth. And our product prices start at $35 per t-shirt, $60 per hoodie, and $85 per jeans.
Here are some of the designs we came up with. We made designs for t-shirts, pants, and hoodies. Our target customers, women in their late 20s, early 30s that are living comfortably in their own city. So the market has grown by 30% since 2020 and is expected to grow by another 12% in the next 4 years. Our 4 pieces of marketing are our product. It's eco-friendly clothes that help the environment and you can donate to charity. The price ranges from 30 to 50 or just $80 for each garment. We're going to promote on social media and it's going to be an online shop. We're going to consolidate most of our spending, so it's going to stay in the company and we're not going to spend too much on other services. In conclusion, Eco Couture stands as a beacon of sustainability and social responsibility for the fashion industry. By combining eco-friendly practices and with philanthropy, we have redefined what it means to be stylish. Every purchase with us is a step towards a cleaner environment and a brighter future for communities that in need. Together we are making the world a better place, one garment and one charitable donation at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a more sustainable tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Leilani,
My name is Wilmer.
I'm Hayden.
And I'm Hayden.
and today we'll be talking about our program called Education for All. Our mission statement is our company, Education for All, is an online website that helps students with their education and studies by providing learning, resources, and tutoring services. Many students can't afford expensive tutoring and career assistance services, so we will help them achieve their career and education goals at an affordable price. Our vision is help students that may have lack of opportunity to learn for their future careers and paths. Our product, and Education for All, is a free learning website where students can get support and which offers many majors and tutoring programs.
Our USP, which is our unique selling points. We provide both K-12 tutoring and career assistance for affordable price, and then we help students throughout the entire process. Our MVP, we will test the tutors on their quality and have a demo with expert in our SWOT. Our strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Our strengths would be wide variety of sources. Our weakness would be quality of tutors and sources. And then our opportunities would provide guidance and assistance at low prices. And then our third would be online education websites.
So for our production, we're going to be hiring tutors for our tutoring services, and we're also going to be hiring experts, which we're going to hire an expert for each major. They're going to make courses, documents, slideshows, and work for each major. And for pricing, so a tutor costs $15 an hour, and our premium subscription costs $5. This subscription gives them more access to our website, like no ads and things like just a regular member can access, and they only have to pay this one time. So we're going to promote our website mainly on social media because we think that students are mainly on social media like TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. We're also going to be advertising on websites and commercials. And we're going to provide services all over the world because we are an online website and we're operating digitally.
So the statistics, there are 247 million students in the world. There are 49.4 million students in the US. So that's 247 million potential users of our website and tutoring services. So our competitors are Khan Academy, Kumon, Mathnasium, Stillville Learning, Kaplan, and CG Education. The thing is with those services is that it's very expensive. They range from $2,000 all the way to $23,000. Our service provides both tutoring and career assistance, which many of our competitors do not offer. For our income and expenses, profit and loss sheet, you would spend $25 on the website rent. You would pay tutors $10. You would $20 worth of expenses for experts. We would make $75 off of ads and $100 off of subscriptions. Thank you for listening.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Connie.
And we are the fellows for CSI Architecture.
We've been teaching our interns various topics such as spatial organization and environmental conditions,
and how to use various tools such as orthographic drawing and 3D modeling software.
For their final project, they'll be showing structures that they built based on what they've learned for the past few weeks. Let's look at their projects.
Hi, my name is Kaylee.
My name is Jonas. My name is Wilson.
My name is May.
And we built a library out of popsicle sticks, and we call it the Coliseum.
It features an inverted roof and a pond in the middle.
And a drawbridge as our entrance.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
I'm Marlise.
I'm Sydney.
And I'm Maddie. And we're the Sleeping Ducks. We made a duplex, which is a 2-unit house made of popsicle sticks, paper, and tape. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Avery.
I'm Valerie.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Josie, and for our final project, we were asked to design a commercial building, so we decided to make a pavilion.
We're Team Tyler. My name is Anna.
My name is Ethan.
And my name is Jordan, and this is a 3-story condo made out of popsicle sticks.
Hello, my name is Aiden.
Hi, my name is Mira.
Hi, my name is Donald.
My name is Ian, and we're Team Gabe. And today we made a 2-story commercial building made out of popsicle sticks.
Hello, my name is Tyler.
My name is Milo.
My name is Ethan.
My name is William, and this is our 2-story single-family home.
Hi, I'm Steph.
Hello, I'm Tina.
We're the CSI Business Cohort.
And today we'll be presenting a business pitch.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
I'm Stishon.
I'm Johnny. And our app is called Find My Parking. The reason we made this app is because in such a busy city like San Francisco, sometimes I personally find it hard to find parking in like areas like downtown and other areas with low parking. And so with this app, you're able to find open parking spots with our top-of-the-line sensors and cameras that keep track of whether there's a car or not in that parking space. With a low price of $10 a month, you're able to access this app and use the features like finding open parking spaces and also open parking structures.
We'll be promoting our business on big apps like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook because most people spend their time on those apps. So we're trying to be finding new users on those apps.
Problems we might come across is what makes us different and what we can do to lower our cost. Our solutions is our app will provide a sense of security and our plans to find manufacturers outside of the US. Our SWOT analysis, our strengths is that it is simple to use. Our opportunities is that it adds like a sense of security. Our weakness is that it has a high cost and equipment can be broken, and our threats are like our competitors. How we will work with the city is getting a contract signed to grant us permission to use sensors and cameras in parking spots and getting a different contract signed to make our own parking spots that will be like only for VIP. And here's a QR code for how we're going to use a camera and sensors.
For the funding, our startup cost will be $250,000, and we'll try to fund the same amount, $250,000, through outsourcing, investors, and partnerships. Our estimated revenue is around $1 million a year. We'll spend 25% of our money on product, 50% on promotion, and 25% for the place. And here's the QR code for more about the app. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yu Chen.
My name is Jaguar.
And my name's Tamar.
And we are the CSI Communication Cohort. So who we are, we collaborate with each other to discuss about graphic designs and users interface. So this is our table of contents. First, we're going to introduce our project, and then we're going to talk about the topics on our project and what we learned. So our project. So over the course of the program, we created a zine, and the zine covers 3 different topics: sports, food, and common misconceptions. Sports. The first sport that we're going to talk about is soccer. When we talk about soccer, we tend to think of soccer players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Ronaldo is a finisher and Messi is a playmaker. They both won many awards and many trophies throughout their careers. For example, they both won the Champions League, which is the highest club trophies, and the Ballon d'Or, which is the highest soccer player awards. So here comes the question, who is the GOAT? Well, in my opinion, they're both the GOAT because their achievements, the history that they made, and their impact, not just in soccer, but around the world. And the next sport that we're going to talk about is volleyball. Here we have summarized the positions in volleyball and how the USA team finished in the Olympics over the years.
Common misconceptions. So for this section, we looked at a few common misconceptions that people had, and we wrote short blurbs debunking them. One of these was about Twitter. People often point to the First Amendment as a reason why Twitter should not be able to moderate for a platform, but the First Amendment does not actually apply to private businesses like Twitter.
And now for our next topic is something called Top 10 Foods. And what we did was basically did top 10 foods and, well, 5 foods and then 5 desserts. And one, it just has the ingredients of what to make for that food, or also like the places of origin. Like for our first food, we have hot pot. Our second food, we have dim sum. Our third food, we have pho. Our fourth food, we have sushi. Our fifth, we have popcorn chicken. Our sixth, we have bingsu. Our seventh, we have ube. And 8, we have mango sticky rice. 9, we have boba. And 10, we have matcha. What we learned. What we learned was many great things throughout this internship. We learned how to make our own resumes, how to prepare for interviews, and how to manage our time. The weekly assignments and collaborative work on the magazine gave us a sense of responsibility. All of these things have made us reflect on all opportunities life gives us, and we are entirely grateful for this internship. Thank you from our communications cohort 2024.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Owen.
Hi, my name is Melissa.
Hi, my name is Kyler, and welcome to the CSI Computer Science cohort. And these are the speakers that we just presented. And so about our cohort. So our cohort is basically a computer science cohort that's aiming to give interns an understanding of coding and different computer science principles, mainly in Python. And so during this session, we've learned about loops, conditional statements, classes, and also different algorithmic problems. And so for our final project that we had to present, we had to make a hangman game where we voted for the best final project, and we had to apply Python knowledge of compilation and functions in order to create this game. And so hangman is basically a game where you choose a word, or there's a random word given to you, and you have to choose different letters, and if it's in this word, then it replaces the underscores. And if all the underscores are turned into words or turned into letters, then you've won the game. But if you don't complete this in 5 attempts, then the stick figure is completed and the game is over.
Now I will be presenting challenges. So our cohort faced many challenges such as debugging, designing ideas, dividing up tasks, and learning Python functions while implementing in the project.
All right, so this is my hangman game. As you can see, when you first run the game, it'll ask you if you want to select the amount of letters in the word. If you were to type no, then it'll take a random word from a word bank, which is another file, and make you play the word. As you can see, oh, whoops. Open it again. So basically what the hangman does is, as you can see, when you get letters wrong, it'll update the hangman state, and when you get letters right, it'll update the word guess. And at the end, it'll tell you the right word and if you won or lost. And if you were to run it again and were to choose yes to selecting letters, let's say I put the number 5, then it'll take a random 5-letter word from the word bank that you play from. And as you can see, when you type in different letters, it'll present it here. And if you were to type duplicate letters, it'll print error messages, as you can see. And yeah, the word was cax and we lost. And then here is my code. And yeah, that's the hangman game. Thank you for listening.
My name is Jacob. Hi, my name is Nicholas, and today we're going to talk about the economical issues in SF, and we are the CSI economic cohort. And today we are going to go into issues about inflation and how it affects housing and both homelessness.
So this is inflation. So what is inflation? Inflation is the rate of increase in prices and costs over time. And an example is $1 bottle per soda and $2 a bottle of soda. And these are what we're talking about today. So how inflation for San Francisco affects us, it's the cost of rent and living and wages and employment. And these are an example. And then over 2/3 of millennials and Gens delay finance decisions because of student loans. And these are the data of Gen Z and millennials.
So inflation's impact on housing is that the median price of a home tripled in 22 years and is now $1.44 million. And this is all because the lack of supply but high demand with home buyers. It also has a big impact on homelessness as the inequality gap between lower and middle class increases. And over the years, food prices and gasoline prices have both increased, and this has caused homelessness in SF.
I'm William.
I'm Ben, and we will be talking about the housing crisis in San Francisco.
Yeah. So in San Francisco, the median income for households is about $120,000, while the median income for individuals is about $96,000. In contrast, average price in SF is about $1.3 million. And in about 2 decades, the median household income increased by 77.6%. However, home prices nearly tripled, about 170% increase.
Another problem that contributes to the housing crisis are zoning laws, which control how land can be used. In this image, we can see that 2/3 of San Francisco's residential land is zoned for single-family housing, which eliminates many opportunities for families. In turn, this creates a lack of housing needed to accommodate the population of San Francisco.
Homelessness in San Francisco is a major problem that must be addressed. We can combat the homeless crisis in San Francisco by reducing housing costs, building more affordable residences, and making rehab and therapy more accessible and inexpensive.
Scarcity relates to the inability for homeless people to find cheap and affordable housing. CPI is the inflation and increase in rent, and supply and demand are tied with the low limit of affordable housing. This is research. The top right shows the total homeless population and how it grew. The bottom right is the zoning laws, and the bottom left is the rent increase.
We also conducted a youth survey in which our most notable findings were that drug abuse and lack of resources and high housing costs were impacting homelessness, as well as minorities and low-income households that were impacted by these findings.
So to conclude everything about inflation is affecting SF economy as it affects both housing and homelessness and affects both Gen Z and millennials.
In conclusion, when it comes to housing, zoning laws and scarcity of land make it difficult to build more houses, and also it's hard to obtain a house because of high prices.
Overall, homelessness is impacted by inflation, housing, and it majorly impacts minorities and low-income households. Thank you.
All right, hello, my name is Roshan.
And I'm Kevin.
We're the co-fellows for the electrical engineering cohort this year at OFA. This year we've been teaching some circuit analysis methods and some other intro to EE stuff that you might learn sort of at a higher middle between college, high school level.
Yeah, a lot of conceptual parts to electrical engineering.
Yeah, so we're gonna hand it off to our students now to show what we've learned.
Hi, my name is Ivan. And Ohm's law states that the current flowing through a conductor between 2 points is directly proportional to the voltage across the 2 points. For phasors, phasors are used in AC circuits to represent an electronic sinusoidal waveform in vector form, which allows for easy manipulation that does not require the use of trigonometry. Phasors also allow for visual representation that can be easily interpreted by a person.
Hi, I'm Supath. I'm going to talk about the power formula. The power formula allows for analysis of the power consumption and load over time. Electric power measures the rate of electric energy transferred by electric circuit over time. It is expressed as P and measured as using an SI unit of power, which is watts W, or 1 joule per second. Electric power is commonly supplied by electronic batteries and produced by electronic generators. And for superpositioning, which is useful for solving a circuit that has multiple input sources, and superpositioning is an act of breaking down a circuit with multiple input sources into similar pieces. The sum of the sources individually is the total voltage or current, if we're calculating that. When working with voltage sources, the voltage sources aside from the voltage source be analyzed should be shorted, in a sense, set to 0. And when working with current sources, the current source should be opened, in a sense, also set to 0.
Hi, my name is Victor. So the power factor triangle has 3 components essentially, which is active power, reactive power, and apparent power. And active power is power that is able to be used in the system, while reactive power is power that is unusable but runs in the system. And finally, apparent power is the total amount of power in the total system.
Hi, my name is Teeson Coleman. I was with Jennifer Chang for CSI Finance. Our project was a mock retirement portfolio made by the students, and they used what they learned in the class to help build the portfolio for a host of different people.
Hi, my name is Alexis Liu, and I'm part of the finance cohort at OFA. Our first persona is Peter, and he's a 55-year-old upper-class accountant at a small firm. He lives and owns a single-family home in Wooster, Ohio, and he went to Ohio State University. His occupation is that he was an accountant for 18 years at a small firm. He makes $75,000 a year. His investment breakdown is that he's worth 5% stocks, 30% mutual funds, 35% cash, and 30% real estate. He has no student loans. His monthly contribution to investments is $500. His monthly mortgage is $1,381, and his car payment is $500. His retirement accounts are both Roth IRA and 401k, and his total initial investment was $20,000. His stocks, mutual funds, and index funds include those. His savings are 35% of his portfolio because $350,000 in total is in a high-yield saving account for retirement purposes. And real estate is 30% of his portfolio because he owns a home valued at $300,000. His reason for all these investments is that he's near his retirement age, so he's more conservative with his investments. He mostly has low-return mutual funds as they are considered safe. He believes that having cash is one of the safest methods of saving money. This is the traditional way of thinking for older people. That's it.
Thank you. My name is Frank, and my persona is Mr. McGregor from Peter Rabbit. Mr. McGregor works in a farming business, making $20,000 a year, so he's in the lower class. He lives in a barn in Wisconsin, and he's 61 years old. His assets are allocated among four different things like stocks, cash, real estate, and bonds. More specifically for stocks, he is an environmentalist who cares about sustainability, so he wants to invest in things that would support his morals. So we helped him invest in WEC Energy Group as well as Teucrium Agricultural ETF. Secondly, for bonds, he wants to invest in companies that would give him an easy agricultural life. So we helped him invest in Biogen Incorporated. And lastly, for real estate, he wants to put his barn in Wisconsin as well as some land into his portfolio. And yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Benjamin, and we're the CSI Human Trafficking Cohort, and we've created a booklet titled A Silent Crisis. So let's define human trafficking. Human trafficking is where people, the traffickers, use force, fraud, and or coercion to put their victims in an exploitative situation to earn a profit. There are many different types of human trafficking, but the most two common types are sexual exploitation and forced labor.
My name is Annabelle, and I researched who is vulnerable to human trafficking, which includes, for example, women, children, and undocumented immigrants. I also described a map that shows the main forms of exploitation in certain regions. And lastly, I talked about the geographic, global, national, and municipal hotspots for human trafficking.
Hi, my name is Eason. My section is about human trafficking recruitment tactics, including debt bondage, false promises, force and coercion, and grooming.
My name is Amazing, and I research 4 categories: what to look for, how to help, signs, and indicators.
My name is Camila. I researched on social media and on internet, seeing how the internet and social media can ruin lives of people and also people under the age of 18.
My name is Ruth, and I researched the international impacts of human trafficking on a global scale. The first topic I researched was how human trafficking impacts the revenue of developing countries. The second is in economic impacts and political impacts. And the third is international laws and policies regarding human trafficking survivors.
My name is Fapaloa, and I researched resources provided to aid victims of human trafficking. The U.S. Department of Justice and the Safe House Project are the top 2 organizations to seek help nationally, and I also found 9 other organizations to seek help locally in the Bay Area that offers varied solutions. We partnered with a nonprofit organization that resides in San Francisco called La Casa de las Madres, open every day 24/7, that provides resources and a safe house for families and survivors to heal. You can scan this QR code to donate to their cause.
Hello, my name is Sandy Sinaga, and we're the real estate cohort, and our final project is about real estate in the past, present, and future.
All right, so for the project overview, we'll be delivering a final product of a website with a 2-part research paper and a 3D model. To do this, we had to look into architectural trends, home buyer preference trends, and do research, interview, and make 3D models with the 3D modeling teams.
Our research team focused on architectural trends. The 3 main topics we focused on were skyscrapers, ports, and tourism attractions. For my team, we focused on the rise of skyscrapers. In the past, skyscrapers were primarily used for commercial purposes, serving as office spaces and business centers. However, modern and future trends show a shift towards taller and multi-use skyscrapers. These modern skyscrapers are designed to incorporate residential, commercial, and office spaces. This approach not only optimizes ground space, but allows for greater occupancy, accommodating more people within a single building.
In the tourism group, we research tourism attractions. A trend that we can talk about are cable cars. They used to be a main source of transportation, but because of BART, meaning buses, they're now used as tourist attractions because they show the old history of San Francisco. Another trend that we can talk about are how they need to expand tourist attractions because more and more tourists keep coming to the attractions. For example, Golden Gate Park, which has expanded by 4 acres.
My group researched about the changing ports, and we mainly focus on Pier 1 in San Francisco. Built in 1931 for transportation, Pier 1 has now become a tourist attraction. After the Golden Gate Bridge was built, ferries were replaced by vehicles because sea travel became less convenient. In the future, with sea levels rising, Pier 1 will likely use buoyant architecture in its buildings to prevent damage.
My group needed to interview 3 people who have purchased a house in the past, present, and a person buying a house in the future. Based on the interviews, we found out how past homebuyers purchased homes in their 30s after living with their parents, while future homebuyers plan to buy homes in their late 20s.
Using the software SketchUp 3D, our group created 6 models comprised of 3 skyscrapers and 3 houses. to highlight San Francisco's architectural trends in the past, present, and future. For our past skyscraper, we replicated the Transamerica Pyramid, which has brutalist ideas. For the present, we have the 2018 Salesforce Tower, which incorporates postmodern styles. For the future, we have the 15 Penn Plaza. For our past house, we have the Victorian-style home, which can be found around Alamo Square and in Noe Valley. For our present, we have the storybook-style house, which can be found in the Sunset District. And for the future home, we have the futuristic urban house.
While completing this project, we have improved our collaboration and communication skills as well as our technical expertise, and we have also gained experience for public speaking by speaking in front of our peers. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jadwar Martin.
Hi, I'm Gregory Chen.
I'm Danny Huynh.
I'm Sina Say, and we're a part of the CSI Sales and Marketing cohort. So our final group project was making a shopping center, and our cohort consists of all types of students from middle to college. And over this past month during our internship, all of the groups in our cohort have been working hard on our projects, which consist of stores and brands such as clothing, products, and food companies. Throughout this presentation, we will showcase all of our hard work during the program, as well as spotlighting 2 brands that were chosen by cohort members.
Some of the challenges we face is working as a team and communication. Another challenge would be presentation skills and public speaking. Another one would be marketing and promotion and resources and research. Some of the solutions that we have was public speaking training activities, effective communication, and constantly checking with our team members. Some of the featured stores we have will be Quick Eats, which is a delivery food service that provides healthy meal kits for students and people that are new to cooking. Another brand that we have is Eternal Duck, which is a unique clothing brand that centers around a playful and carefree natured duck that symbolizes importance and not taking life too seriously. Another brand we have is Urban Stitchery. It creates a customizable and clothing that makes embroidered that reuses clothes from thrift stores and donation centers. One of our other brands is Walkie Clocky, which is a clock that rolls around when it turns on for the alarm and makes you go up to it in order for you to wake up to turn it off. The last brand we have is Boba Boys, which is a fresh and affordable boba and food accessible to everyone.
A Bubble Pop, taste of Bubbles Pop. Fruit-based healthy alternative soda, providing health people with a drink that is healthy and beneficial without sacrificing the flavor. Bubble Pop introduces unique flavors not commonly found. Our goal at Bubble Pop is to give people new taste and also a healthy option.
J'adore aims to redefine the modern fashion by adding a luxury and high fashion feel to everyday styles, spanning across a large range of diverse, curated, edited collections.
So in conclusion, our shopping center consists of 3 food, 3 clothing, and 1 clock store. Out of all these amazing brands, we focused on 2 main brands, J'adore and Bubble Pop. Over this past month, we have grown personally and professionally. We have developed many skills useful to sales and marketing, and we are proud to present our results with the audience. Thank you.
Hello, we are the CSI STEM and Computer Science cohort, and for our project, we did a collection of websites. And to get us started, I will bring us to the taco page.
I'm Wesley.
I'm Stanley.
I'm Philip.
I'm Kenneth, and we made a website about tacos.
We included various types of tacos such as ground beef, including with description on how to make it.
Our page primarily uses HTML, CSS, and JavaScript being web development programming languages, and we also add user interactable features like buttons and changing styles.
Next up are the glasses guys.
So my name is Derek.
My name is Ethan.
My name is also Ethan.
And my name is Kyle, and we are the glasses guys.
In our website, we include different genres of video games such as horror and role-playing games. We used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in order to code our website, and we had interactable buttons and videos for user experience.
Thank you for listening. Now to hand it off to the Bear page.
Hi, my name is Iris.
My name is Colin.
I'm Lair, and we made an informative webpage about bears because it's on our state flag and because we like bears.
The bears we chose were the panda bear, sun bear, grizzly bear, black bear, and polar bear.
We used HTML and CSS. Next up is the game collection page.
I'm Seraphin.
My name is Joseph.
I'm Emily.
I'm Aiden.
I'm Brian.
I'm Jeffrey, and we made a website featuring a variety of games.
This includes tic-tac-toe and many more.
We used Replit and applied the coding languages we learned from this program to create this website.
One standout feature is a sidebar which allows users to switch between different games.
Beyond the technical skills, we also learned the importance of teamwork and collaboration. Up next is the Ping Pong Love Group.
I'm Cody.
I'm Jason.
I'm Michael.
I'm Matthew.
I'm also Jason. For this summer, we created a novel game based off of ping pong and two paddles, and it's based on the user to choose who they want to end up with. We prototyped our site with Figma, used version control of GitHub, and we used Pixie.js for our rendering our game. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and with that concludes our presentation. Thank you.
I'm Tristan, and we're with the Technology and Information Management cohort.
My name is Sean, and data analytics is the process of converting and processing raw data into usable and actionable insights. Why data analytics is important? It's because it's for predicting and assessing risk for investments and providing information for crime prevention. So there's 5 big parts of data analytics. There is data collection, data storage, data processing, data cleansing, and data analysis. And examples are Amazon, YouTube, and Microsoft all use data analytics to optimize their operations.
Hi, my name is Brendan Pun, and cybersecurity is the use of technology and processes to protect networks and systems. Cybersecurity is important because the internet is very vulnerable, and hackers are always trying to hack into our systems. So we always need applications to help with that. Some examples of cybersecurity are antiviruses and VPNs. Antiviruses are systems you can use to find and remove viruses. VPNs are virtual private networks that you can use to change your location or mask your IP online. And some cybersecurity threats are data breaches and viruses and malware. For example, in 2021, Facebook had a huge data breach that caused 540 million users to lose their data.
Hi, my name is Ethan Gomez. Programming, what is programming? How to become a programmer? Boot camp, practice, some programming basic concepts are algorithms, code, programs, and software. Some programming languages are Python, Java, JavaScript, and C++. Programming introduction. Programming is the process of writing computer programs. We see it happen all over, on our phones, on applications, and work. Without programming, all the websites that we would be addicted to, we wouldn't have them anymore.
I'm Isaac, and the basic concepts of programming include algorithms, code, program, and software. And 4 of the most popular programming languages include Python, Java, C++, and Swift.
Hello, I'm Brian. How to become a programmer is, in order to become a programmer, you should join a boot camp or try to join a boot camp or sign up for one through Mission Bit or Coding Dojo. And then you should probably study a designated language such as C++, and then after that, you should have enough experience in order to become a programmer. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. We are the OFA Visual Arts Summer 2024 cohort. My name is Hayden Zhang, and I'm one of the fellows for this cohort, and I'm excited to present to you guys what our cohort's been up to this summer.
Hi, I'm Kelsey, and we're going to be presenting the OFA Visual Arts final project. So first coming up is restaurant and menu, and then it's going to be the photo collage, artist research, clay sculptures, watercolor scenery, and the city mural.
Hello, my name is Jackie, and I'll be presenting restaurants and menus. What inspired us is where we live, which is San Francisco, and the vicinity, and our ethnical backgrounds, which made us draw cultural foods.
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I'm going to be presenting photo collage. Composition elements that were used for these photos were color, so like paying attention to that, leading lines, rule of thirds, framing, and perspective. There was no specific aesthetic or theme for it, so yeah.
I'm Connie, and my slide is artist and research poster. Our key features were, we used all the features and unique techniques to show the artist's perspectives, and they were really expensive. The significance of our drawings, they include famous art pieces made by the artists.
My name is Chloe, and I'll be presenting the clay sculptures. And we used Model Magic clay to make our sculptures using different shapes and molded them together. And we mixed colors using color theory, and we used our hands and the table to help get the shape that we wanted.
My name is Jaden, and I'll be presenting the watercolor artworks. Our watercolor artwork was inspired by the animals and SF scenery. We also painted designs from the museum, which we had a field trip on recently.
My name is Martin, and I'm presenting the city mural. Our inspiration was SF, and we drew many things that represent SF, like food, the Golden Gate Bridge, and the Muni. It also is because there's a lot of culture here, and we drew many things to represent that culture. Again, like different types of food from different cultures, and yeah. Thank you for listening.
My name is Yatin Tai, and we are part of the CSI Waymo cohort. And for the summer, we are researching about a possible city we can deploy Waymo in.
My name is Dylan Hunt, and we are the community/policy group. For San Diego legislation, we research San Diego policy, DMV policy, and proving grounds.
My name is Kachun, and for San Diego stakeholders, we research about different parties that will be involved in the process of the implementing Waymo to San Diego, such as the following.
My name is Mario Ramirez, and our community impacts is we found that more fatal traffic accidents are in San Diego compared to San Francisco, and 62.3% more people in San Diego drive to work rather than use public transportation. And we have suggested public policy developments, and we recommend having more resources available, promoting electric vehicles to consumers, and having more community outreach.
My name is Carter, and we have a public education brochure, but in conclusion, there are supportive legislations and stakeholders for AV in San Diego, and San Diego is suited for Waymo because it's a car-centric city, and we need to gain community support to make it happen.
I'm Max, and I worked with a couple other people on designing a website to showcase the business group's work on writing a plan for our implementation in San Diego.
Hello, my name is Emily, and here's our business model. First, starting off with the SWOT, which is our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of our proposal,
And then there's the market analysis, which provides analytics of our residential, commuting, and ride-hailing aspects. And then our competition, where our main competitors are rideshare companies such as Uber and Lyft.
My name is Tai Luong. For cost projections, one of the major cost projections is the cars and the technological upgrades. For the revenue projections, it's about 86 million with the hardware costs at about 12 million. As for customer acquisition, the two major ones are the government agencies as well as Uber Eats. And then for our value proposition, it is providing convenient, safe, and environmentally friendly transport from the world's most experienced driver. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nia Hill, and we are representing the CSI SFPD cohort. And we're going to be talking about our presentation today about how the crime rates are increasing in the city of San Francisco and how the solving of those crime rates are decreasing. This data shows that SFPD has been solving less crime since over the last 10-year period. The data shows that the number of traffic citations are decreasing every year, not because of better driving, but because of the shortage of police officers.
Hey, my name is Anthony, and here's a graph of the SFPD full sworn officers over the past decade. As you can see, in 2021 to 2022, SFPD has hit a all-time low in the past decade for full-duty sworn police officers. And as a result of that, all of the arrest rate, violent crime rate, etc., have also been going down. Here is a graph of the drug overdoses. The city's fatal drug overdoses rate spiked up in an all-time high with 725 deaths in 2020, killing more San Francisco residents than the COVID-19.
The drug overdose comparisons. In 2014, the overdose death rate was roughly in line with the United States average. By 2024, the overdose death rate is now more than double the national average.
I'm Sebastian. Another big issue San Francisco has is the amount of car break-ins. As you can see on this map, over the past 30 days, there's been a lot of car break-ins all across the city. And here's a graph showing the amount of car break-ins per 1,000 residents, comparing San Francisco to other prominent California cities. And as you can see, it's 4, 3, and 2 times as big, has 4, 3, and 2 times as many car break-ins as all the other cities.
So we have came up with 2 solutions to our problem. The first solution is utilizing AI to our advantage. Firstly, SFPD can take advantage of face recognition, which basically identifies a person based off their face alone. Secondly, SFPD could use gunshot detection around the city. They already have this implemented around the city. However, they could improve this by implementing features such as viewing velocity statistics and having a 3D scan of the environment to map out the gunshot velocity. SFPD can also benefit from real-time data analysis, which searches database based off your location and return statistics such as the reported crime rates of that location and the amount of officers on duty in a given location. The next AI system is the automated license plate recognition, which scans the different license plate around you and returns information based off that license plate. For example, it could return if the license plate is stolen or the car model in which that license plate resonates with. Lastly, SFPD could benefit from administrative tasks, which is automated tasks by AI. So they can automate simple tasks such as writing reports based off body cam footage, and they can assist in training and developing up-and-coming officers. The second solution we came up with is recruitment. or its campaigns. Firstly, they could recruit more members from different parts of the country. They recently found success in recruiting in Texas. SFPD could also benefit from job shadowing, which allows young individuals to explore the law enforcement industry. SFPD could also spread awareness because prior to coming to this internship, I never knew about the vast amount of jobs there was in SFPD, and there was virtually a job for every skill and interest. SFPD could also highlight career advancements, which will get more people engaged in SFPD. They could offer compensation, which will prompt more people to join SFPD as new officers will get bonuses. Other police departments have awarded cash for new officers. Lastly, SFPD could streamline the application process, which would make it easier and faster for upcoming officers to get hired, as currently it takes months upon months for officers to get hired, which by then they will have already gotten a new job. SFPD has already implemented many of these features, besides the facial recognition, which they cannot do by law, but most of these systems could be improved upon.
2024 crime rate reductions. SF crime reductions remain broad-based with drops in theft, robberies, assaults, and burglaries. 0 homicides recorded in SF in February. Trend is part of an overall drop in crime over the last 6 months, with property crime down 30% and violent crime down 4% during that period. Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Presentación final de Mera, final presentation of Mera. Presentado por Mayeli, Damiana y Denise. I am from El Salvador. I will attend Galileo High School and I will be in the ninth grade. I hope that the school years it will be difficult for me. I like to my new school, something I like the science and I really like play soccer. Soy de El Salvador, asistiré a la secundaria Galileo, estaré en 9º grado. Espero este año escolar no sea difícil para mí adaptarme a mi nuevo colegio. Algo que me gusta es la ciencia y me gusta mucho jugar al fútbol. Workforce Development Agency builds Latino with Empowering San Francisco mission, and as part of nationality women support and in families taken to strengthen their personal finance and produce housing information. Programs and housing opportunities, financing incapacity and report in San Francisco. La Agencia de Desarrollo de la Fuerza Laboral genera riqueza y poder latino en la misión de San Francisco, y como parte de un movimiento nacional apoya a familias de ingresos bajos y moderados que buscan fortalecer sus familias. Sus ingresos bajos y moderados buscan fortalecer sus finanzas personales y preservar y producir suficientes viviendas en la misión. Los programas propuestos son oportunidades de vivienda, capacidad financiera y desarrolladores activos en San Francisco. Mis sueños y aspiraciones, mi carrera ideal es biología marina. No quiero cambiar nada del mundo ni de la ciudad, solo quiero cambiar la vida de mi madre. Lo que tengo que hacer para lograr lo que quiero es tener la mente abierta y positiva, estudiar y recorrer el camino correcto, no tomar el camino equivocado. Otra de mis metas es poder brindarle a mi hermanita buenas oportunidades de estudio. My to estudio en biology. I don't want to change anything about the work of the city. I want to change my mother's life. What I have to do, achieve what I want, is to have an open open positive mind and student and love the right, but not take that. But another of my goals is to be up to be my little sister with school opportunities. A conclusión de MEDA, algo que aprendí en mi tiempo en MEDA es como ayuda a la comunidad hispana, algo que me ha inspirado en mi experiencia aquí esta primera vez. Es que es algo muy interesante cómo puedes ayudar a la comunidad y es muy buena experiencia para poder ayudar a otras personas. Algo que diría a una persona nueva en MEDA es que tenga la mente abierta y trate de aprender un poco de todo, porque muchas veces los programas que ofrecen pueden ser útiles para nuestras familias. Something like that. Me gustaría compartir que me gustó mucho ser parte de MEDA, aprendí mucho y tuve la experiencia de reconocer sobre el viaje educativo de otras personas. Creo que es bueno poder escuchar y aprender de eso porque puede ser algo difícil, pero al escuchar a otras personas siento que también nosotros como jóvenes podemos. Y esta es una foto donde nos juntamos con otro grupo que creo que era su última reunión juntos y nos juntamos para tomarnos una foto.
Hey, so my name is Denise Alarcona. I'm from El Salvador, but I was born here in San Francisco. I currently go to Burn High School and I'm going into the 11th grade. This school year, I'm looking forward to joining extracurriculars as well as getting good grades. I like astronomy, astrophysics a lot. I also like music too. I did my research on financial capability. Financial capability is a MEDA program that focuses on helping individuals that are low income. This program specializes in support with low credit score, reduces debt, and also increases your savings. As I said, this program targets people of low income, specifically in the Mission District, since that's where like the Latinos are. MEDA has successfully worked with clients to achieve financial outcomes progress from 3 months to about a year. Sadly, 97% of MEDA's clients are defined as low income, which is why most of their programs are free. So these are my dreams and aspirations. In the future, I hope to become an astrophysicist working at NASA or anything that has to do with physics. I hope to change the amount of women, especially women of color like myself, in STEM, because only 4%, Hispanic women only make up 4% of physics and astronomy departments. To do that, I must do my best in school and encourage other women like myself to do the same. Another goal I have for myself is to become better at playing guitar, since that's one of my hobbies. So some takeaway from what I've learned here. My time here at MEDA has taught me many things. For example, my leadership skills have definitely improved. I learned how to work in groups as well as individually. I learned how to be more organized and prepared, as well as to manage my time more efficiently. This has inspired me to be a better person myself and to help other people with the skills that I've acquired at MEDA. For the new guests at MEDA, I would definitely tell them to not be scared to ask for resources because MEDA loves to help people. So this is a picture we took. We were at the murals here at Mission. We were doing some research about them. We picked a photo, or we took a photo of one of the murals we really liked, and we did research on them, which I thought was pretty cool. It was really colorful and full of culture.
Hola, mi nombre es Davian, Valentina Vázquez Barrera, nací en Venezuela, estudio en la SFI International High School. Espero que este comienzo escolar sea pues, más relajado y mejor, porque entro al grado 11 y es un poco más difícil. Dos cosas que me gustan es el maquillaje y jugar fútbol. Housing opportunities, oportunidades de vivienda. Es un programa que ayuda a aplicar a viviendas o hogares. También brinda la educación financiera, el asesoramiento crediticio, información necesaria sobre obtener mejor créditos y hipoteca. Si necesitas ayuda para impuestos o reparaciones para tu comunidad o para tu hogar, MEDA te brinda el apoyo con sus recursos y tienen también recursos para apoyarte. El apoyo que brinda MEDA es muy necesario porque prácticamente muchos tenemos dificultades en nuestros hogares y MEDA es uno de los programas que te ayudan en cualquier tipo de cosas relacionadas con viviendas y otros recursos. MEDA tiene un programa que nos ayuda a aplicar para una lotería de vivienda, se llama Dalia. MEDA te ayuda a aplicar para poder si puedes obtener la vivienda de economía no tan alta, y pues ahí está la información, mi número de teléfono y para que hagas tu cita y MEDA te pueda ayudar. Uno de mis sueños e inspiraciones, quiero estudiar medicina. Yo espero que la ciudad sea más limpia, espero que el mundo sea más humano, que sea más consciente y tenga como más sinceridad con el mundo. Me gustaría que pues el mundo tenga más organizaciones así como MEDA, porque pues cada parte del mundo tiene sus necesidades y necesita apoyo. Para llegar a mi meta, pues tengo que tener mente positiva, tener fuerza de voluntad para poder realizar lo que quiero. Uno de los objetivos que tengo es volver a mi país, no vivir, pero volver a visitarlo y por supuesto pues, prepararme para sacar mi carrera de medicina. Este es mi vision board. Pues ahí pues coloreé algunos de los países que quiero visitar. Hablé sobre lo que quiero en mi futuro, como pues, tener dinero para comprarme ropa, zapatos, maquillaje, lo que me gusta, y por supuesto viajar y pues de nuevo sacar mi carrera de medicina, que es mi propósito. Relacionado a los servicios de MEDA y lo que aprendí, MEDA me ha enseñado cosas que me han ayudado a convivir con la comunidad, aunque yo convivo más con comunidad, pero esto es como una comunidad diferente. Me ayudó a ser más confiada y a ser mejor persona. Me ha inspirado mucho mi experiencia para mejorar mi forma de trabajar y convivir con la comunidad. A un recién llegado le comentaría que se tome su tiempo para conocer a MEDA y tenga tiempo de conocer cada apartamento y cada recurso que tiene MEDA, porque MEDA tiene cosas muy interesantes y inspiraciones que te pueden ayudar en un futuro y te puede ayudar en qué puedes hacer en un futuro. Esa pintura fue cuando fuimos a San Francisco Mall. Fuimos a un evento de OFA y pues entrando nos tomamos esta foto para tener un recuerdo y pues
So now we're going to talk about Promise City. So Promise City has helped a lot of people in communities such as Chinatown, Beijing, Hunter's Point, Excelsior, Ingleside, and we basically just support them and provide them with resources and aids. So Promise City is also an organization that focuses on services or helping people or families or individuals of low income. So this organization aims to help kids out of poverty specifically. They also want a government to be community-led and data-driven.
Esta es la función de Ciudad Promesa y eso es uno de los ejemplos que ofrece escuela, agenda común, actividades que refuerzan mutuamente, medición compartida, comunicación continua, agencia, y asociación familiar. Básicamente apoya personalizados en las escuelas y sitios de aprendizaje temprano.
Nuestra institución en Ciudad Promesa ayudamos a organizar cajas de diarios, snack, para reuniones importantes. También creamos y ayudamos a organizar cajas de materiales útiles para reuniones personales de MENA, para los personales de MENA que asisten a las reuniones, y pues ayudamos a crear ese tipo de